in South Dakota. This is my second weekend in South Dakota in a row. Jacob just hit his head.
Camera?
So we're in South Dakota, like I said, it's my second weekend here in a row. This weekend, we're up here to stay in a cabin for a few nights, do some fishing. It's gonna be fun.
Not a child's fly rod.
You're not a child's fly rod.
But he is a child. I meant. And you're joking out.
So before Jacob buries himself any deeper, we're gonna.
You have to censor all your footage.
We are going to. That's his like Jacob's goal when I vlog is to make me have to censor all my footage.
It's true though.
So we are about to drive up over the Needles Highway to the cabin, and then we're gonna get situated and head down into Rapid to hit up a few different places, do some shopping, and then the fishing will begin. All right, we're rolling out on the Needles Highway. Needles Highway is one of my favorite stretches of road in this United States. And oh my goodness. We have been passing a few, I'll say elderly people so far that think they need to drive down the middle of the road at all times. Goodness, people, it's okay to drive on your side. I know there's no lines, but we can handle this. We can be good drivers. Forever. The car was like, oh no, what are we gonna do? Like,
how do we pass on this? I thought it was a one-lane road.
I saw the looks on their faces, and it was like, oh jeez. We're just gonna piggyback.
Did they start with like a semi amount of space and then cut them more? Or?
I don't know. I bet you could find information about it somewhere.
Probably if I actually read the Needles Highway brochure. Your side should be half a lane and my lane should be twice.
That's where you start to go to Little Locust Tower.
Okay.
You can start from Sylvan Lake, but it's further. We are at the cabin now. We got here in the afternoon after we drove over the Needles Highway. But we basically just unloaded a few things and headed into Rapid and got supper and went to Shields and some stuff like that. So we're back at the cabin now. It's night. We're just kind of hanging out, enjoying a fire and stuff like that. So you guys are out here.
Not when I'm in my night clothes.
In my night clothes. So there's 4 of us hanging out this weekend.
What the heck was that?
Me, Jacob, Andy, and Matt.
I thought you were gonna come back to me and be like, and Jacob.
And Jacob again. We are gonna do some fishing this weekend. Hopefully get into some big trouts.
I'm not in the shot. There I am. Thank you.
I didn't want him
to
to
do it properly.
Ooh. You can't vlog at the same time I'm vlogging.
Yeah, that's not how it works, Jacob. I almost called you Aslan.
I'm not your fiance. That's what everyone.
I'm used to saying that's not how it works, Dad.
It is awesome, and we've got the wood burning stove going. We're all kind of settling in. Tonight, I'm going to read spooky cabin stories.
And Jacob's gonna pee himself.
I might. I will not rule that out.
He's already scared.
Andy is really enjoying having a fire.
Yep.
He's got a blanket like an old lady.
That was blanketist
Are you
or
vlogging-
ageist or
vlogging?
something.
Blankets.
I'm vlogging. I'm vlog within a vlog.
Sir, I am trying to get by.
Inception.
Excuse me. Sir.
You're not going anywhere. You're tethered right
Stop
now.
it, my father.
You're tethered to a literal
I thought the point of this vlog was you wouldn't be tethered to a
wrecked. One of the cool things about this cabin, one of my favorite things, is it has a loft. Jacob has dibs.
That is my personal space.
Jacob has dibsed it for sleeping, but I'm gonna show you his
Is that no decency?
his private quarters.
You animal.
So
Hide your pot, Jacob.
My pants are up there.
this is
Inside of my pants.
this is Jacob's loft. One of the interesting things about this loft is Jacob's pants. I'm kidding. One of the interesting things about this loft is you can actually see down into both of the rooms below. That's the room where Matt and Andy are sleeping. That down there is the room where I am sleeping. I don't love the fact that Jacob can creep on us all night long, but it is what it is. We're at the cabin. It's Saturday. It's Saturday morning. It is a beautiful morning. It's got that fall crispness in the air. We're getting ready to head down below Pactola Reservoir. There's kind of some runoff. And we saw some decent fish down there last time. So we're gonna go check it out. Hopefully get into some good ones. If not, we might have to look somewhere else. Repping that dry duck this morning. Got some layers on, so feeling good if it gets colder or if it gets warmer. This shirt specifically is the one that they sent me in their fall package, and I'm loving it so far. Excited to kind of put it to the test today in the trout fishing environment. So the rest of the guys are loading up in the cars. I'm gonna get out there and we're gonna get to fishing. We're at fishing spot number 1. It's still a little chilly because the sun's not totally up yet, but I am feeling warm and good to go in my dry duck gear. Love this jacket, love this shirt. So we're at this little channel. We've got some runoff right there coming down from the reservoir. So this looks like it could be a good location for trout. I'm gonna try the spin cast at first. We've seen a couple fish jump. Might be some nice size one in here. So we've been down here at this channel for 45 minutes, 30, 45 minutes, something like that. And we saw a couple jump, but none of us have had any luck with flies or crankbaits or anything like that. So Jay and Matt already wandered over there off the point over there. I think we're gonna wander a little bit too, just see if we can maybe figure out where they are hanging out and get into some fish. It's 11 o'clock now. We've spent most of our morning on this creek below the reservoir. Hasn't really panned out into anything for us or for Matt and Jay. So they're gonna meet up with us here in a bit, and we might stay here for a bit longer, or we might try and go somewhere else. It is the heat of the day now. It's 11 o'clock. Sun's fully out, so I'm not sure how much luck we'll have down here. So who knows what will happen. It is beautiful. It's a beautiful location. It's a beautiful day. The only thing missing from the equation is beautiful fish. We are at a beautiful little area, but we haven't really had any luck yet. Jacob is rocking the fly rod. Matt is somewhere downstream. So I think we're giving it up here. We're gonna head downstream a little further. See if we can find another one of these dams where the fish are a little more active. We are almost at the end of what has been a beautiful day of fishing. We're at Sylvan Lake now. I didn't know this, but Andy's never been here.
Crazy.
I was fairly sure he had, but apparently he has not. We'll probably be back here tomorrow. Actually, Sylvan Lake, at least for me, I'm not sure about Jay because he's around the corner now. But Sylvan Lake for me has been the best luck I've had all day fishing. Hooked into a few small to mid-sized trout. It's a beautiful, beautiful day. The sun is setting. We're just kind of winding down here and then we'll head back to the cabin for the night. I do want to say thank you really quick to Dry Duck for sending me all this awesome fall gear to test out. I have loved it. I started off with one of the warmer shirts this morning. I'm in this one now. It's been perfect. I absolutely love the fabric. I love the venting underneath the armpits. It's just a great shirt for hiking and fishing, which we've been doing a lot of today. Thanks again, Dry Duck, for sending me all this sweet gear. I love it a lot. My family has a lot of history with this cabin, and that's one reason why I'm super grateful now to have a relationship with the family who owns the cabin and be able to come and make my own visits here. That is one of the most amazing gifts in the world. The family who owns this cabin has kept cabin diaries of basically everything that's happened here at the cabin since they started building it in the 50s. And one of my favorite things to do when I'm here is read the journal entries and see my grandpa Whitbeck mentioned in the entries from the 50s when they were still building this place. He helped work on this cabin. He helped to pour the cement for the front porch. And there are several entries from the early days of the cabin that talk about my grandpa and grandma bringing the kids up here and hanging out with the Smiths or helping to work. That's just this very awesome, tangible piece of my family's history that I get to see and I get to touch and I get to sort of be a part of when I'm here. It's really awesome to bring Jacob here for the first time. This is the first time he's been back to the cabin as an adult. And it's just really cool to think about how Jacob and I are now the third generation of the Whitbeck bloodline to come back to the cabin as adults and stay here and take their own trips and make their own memories. That's just one of those really special things about life, and trust me, it's not lost on me getting to come here. I want to say thank you to Robin and your family for letting us come and stay here and experience this part of my family's history. It's a treasured opportunity, it really, really is. Just sitting on the back deck, listening to the birds sing, hearing the creek down the hill. As far as I'm concerned, this is one of the most peaceful, serene places on planet Earth. And every time I get to come here is just amazing. Outro time from Sylvan Lake. We had a great trip, we had a great afternoon, beautiful weather the whole entire time. Lots of fun fishing and hiking around and just enjoying the views and the fall weather. But now we got about a 3-hour drive home to make. Basically all of us have to be at work in the morning, so the weekend, sad as it is to say, is officially over.